Good morning, everyone. Amy Livingstone coming online for Resilient One this morning to share a free midday meditation. And whilst everyone is coming online, I just wanted to share a few words with you about this interesting and challenging period that we all find ourselves in. I have been reading this morning some words, some thoughts from Doc Childre, who is part of an organisation that I work with and have trained with called HeartMath Institute. And it really sparked my reflection on how this time is impacting us and some of the really inspirational aspects of what this time is bringing into our lives as we find ourselves at home, perhaps connecting in person a lot less. We are starting to experience, and I know I certainly am, more online interaction, more phone calls with the people I love and my family, and perhaps more frank and connected and genuine conversation about how we're feeling, and also about our own state of health, their state of health, and seeing some practices creep back into our lives that help to keep our immune system strong, to care for our bodies and our minds. Practices that perhaps slip away when we get caught up in the busyness of modern day life and the go, go, go. And so just reflecting on that this morning, on the appreciation of that capacity to include more in our lives that encourages compassion and care, and how we can raise that awareness to the next level to see how we can extend that compassion and care out to others that we know in our close circles, but perhaps also those that are around us that we don't personally know, but that we can see an opportunity to make a difference, to help them through this period. So as we move through this short meditation today, I invite you to bring that reflection and that concept into your own mind, and perhaps listen in for how you're experiencing that within yourself, how you may have started to turn inwards a little or turn into a state of reflection in this period of working from home, staying from home, how it's changing your interactions and your dialogue with the people around you that you work with, that you serve from a work or community perspective, and also with those in your immediate home and perhaps your extended family. So as we all get settled into our meditation, if you're sitting in a chair like I am, perhaps you might like to place a cushion behind your back so that you can lean back and really enjoy the sense of easing in your chair. If you prefer, you might decide to lie down. So if it's easier for you, you could choose your couch, maybe the floor. Perhaps it's a half sitting and lying position where you're leaning up against the wall, if that's more comfortable for you. And for those of you who are lying back, you might like to place something behind your head. It can be quite comfortable as well. If you're in the car, maybe just allow yourself to lower the seat a little so you can recline and enjoy this mindful pause in the middle of your day. And as we come into a state of comfortable ease in the body, I invite you to begin to close your eyes if that's comfortable for you, or if not, you might pick a point that you can stare into or just relax your gaze into as we move through this session. In this session, I'd like to offer you today is a mindful pause for your mind, but also a reset for your body. So we will use a breath awareness technique to activate a new set point of resilience in your body. And we do this by using the breath to reset the heart wave rhythms and impact the brain wave rhythms, syncing them together, creating a state within the body and the mind that enables us to find a center of ease and also to recharge the inner resource, that inner battery within. So as you find your meditation position, you might decide to roll your shoulders back, maybe roll your head from side to side. And just start to take a long, deep breath in and a big sigh out. And as you take a second one, really fill up every part of your body with breath. And sigh out any tension, letting any stress melt away. And start to become aware of your body growing heavy as it relaxes. Maybe the environment that you're in as you take this mindful pause. Perhaps you're at home and you're quite comfortable in a favorite place. Perhaps you're in the car. Maybe you can feel the warmth of the sun through the glass of the window. Wherever you are, just allowing your mind to drop down a few gears, to change pace as we move our awareness from the external environment, all that information that we've been absorbing and responding to, all the tasks, the activities, perhaps also that sense of uncertainty and anxiety at not knowing how long we're in this period of change for. Just as you begin your mindful pause, take a moment to notice and acknowledge just everything that's there in the space of your body and your mind. And also that sense of what's arising from this time so far. The sense of additional care that you're giving yourself in the ways that you're fortifying your immune system, caring for your body, your health through nutrition and any other activities that you're doing. And perhaps that sense of compassion that yes, we are in a state of change, and so we may feel a little less grounded or stable or secure. And all the feelings that might come with that, the different energies and emotions. Knowing that that's a normal, natural response. And as you acknowledge all that's in the space that we have spoken about, perhaps other things that are there for you today, I invite you to place your hand on your chest or on your belly, somewhere on the torso that feels comfortable. And just begin to tune into the weight of the hand on your body. Maybe noticing the warmth of the palm. And then you might start to become aware of the breath that's moving the hand, resting on your belly or on your chest. Just allow that sense of your breath moving your body to draw your awareness more deeply inwards. As we turn our attention away from the external environment into the internal landscape within the body and mind, we start to allow ourselves to build a new baseline, to lay a new foundation of resilience that we can operate from, where we have more energy, where we flow through our day, managing whatever comes to us or in front of us with greater ease. Welcoming the awareness of your chest area where you're breathing in and out as your lungs fill up with breath on your inhale, and as your lungs empty out on your exhale. Tuning into the sensation of this breath, rhythm moving under your hand. You might begin to notice this feeling of the air entering your nose, flowing down the back of your throat, filling the lungs as your chest expands. And the exhale as your lungs deflate and the hand falls as the chest moves back into the body. The feeling of the breath moving up your throat, out your nose and over your mouth. Start to imagine or visualize this breath as you breathe, flowing in an even, steady stream, unbroken, like the flow of water down the river. Perhaps you can sense or visualize the breath as an unbroken stream flowing right through the heart area as you breathe in and out. And I invite you now to begin to impact your brain waves as your heart rhythm slows, creating that new set point in your nervous system, a place of calm and resilience. We access this by purely slowing down that breath rhythm through a conscious count of your breath. You can start by simply counting up to 5 as you breathe in and counting out to 5 as you breathe out. And as you continue to count your breath, slowing down incrementally a little more every inhale and exhale. Slowing down that count to 5 as you breathe in. And the count to 5 as you breathe out. Purely allowing your breath to naturally deepen and lengthen. As you continue to enjoy this slower, deeper rhythm, you're welcome to continue the counting, or perhaps just let that counting go and enjoy the natural rhythm of your breath in this new pace, creating that state of coherence between body and mind. And as your nervous system recognizes this energy efficient state, you start to create a new set point of resilience for yourself through accessing that center of calm, that inner resource within. A few moments now to notice the impact of the breathing and this new set point you've created in your body and mind of calm, ease, and relaxation. I invite you to anchor this sensation or feeling wherever in your mind or body requires that extra boost, requires that additional energy today. You might even visualize the sensation of calm, of relaxation and ease flowing into that area of your body and mind. And as you feel ready, come back to that sensation of your hand resting on your chest or your belly. Tuning back into the weight of the palm and the rhythm of your breath moving under your hand. Knowing that you can access this state you've created of calm, ease and relaxation. Perhaps simply by placing your hand back on your body and dropping down into that smooth, steady breath. When you're ready, take a long breath in and a long sigh out. Start to move your body however feels natural. Maybe rolling the head and shoulders. If you're lying down, you might roll onto your side and sit up. If you're seated, just roll up through the spine, reach up and tilt the head back, and exhale and round the shoulders forward, drawing the chin into the chest. Rolling back up into an upright seat as we all join each other. I'd like to encourage you in these closing words to activate that sense that you've just created within whenever you need it today, whenever things become a little overwhelming or when all that information externally starts to raise the anxiety levels. We'll be back online tomorrow at midday for another free meditation, another mindful pause. So we'll see you at midday tomorrow. Hope you can join us then. It's Amy signing out. Thank you.